Give it all for Pikalugia. Okay, you talk. No! Again. Give it up full Okay, that. Yes. You saw the title, right? This will be my last ever Pixelworlds video ever.
No! Don't pull! No! Ah!
So I thought, why not interview the man himself? Give it up for Pikalugia! Hey! It's Pikalugia! What up, man? So,
how are you doing?
I am doing pretty good myself. Okay, let's just start off really easily by asking how you are, Pikalugia.
Dude, I'm doing so well right now.
Yeah.
I woke up 30 minutes ago, so my sleep schedule is really bad.
Oh, jeez.
Like almost 3 o'clock. But,
oh, damn.
Yeah, but it's fine. I'm here for the interview, bro. Let's go.
Yeah, let's go. So let's dive directly into it by asking you the first question. How long have you been playing Pixelworlds for? And could you tell us about your Pixelworlds journey as far as you could remember?
Yeah, so my Pixelworlds journey started in, I think, November. Like properly.
Oh.
I don't remember exactly when the open beta started, but or the closed beta, I should say. I think they launched the game like early for Finnish people, so I had to use a VPN to spoof my location to Finland so I could get to play the game. Yeah, I was super early, and I think I was actually one of the earliest players to get in.
That's crazy. Yeah.
But I saw the game first on the Grotopia forums of all places, and I remember, Seth actually had to hop on the forums to tell people that, oh, this is just a clone. This is a clone.
Wow.
You shouldn't play this game. Yeah, he was literally saying that, and so the game had pretty negative perception in the Grotopia community, but I gave it a chance, and I'm glad I did because, wow, I would say the first year of Pixelworlds was definitely the best. So much fun, and yeah, when the game launched, we got it on all the devices in all countries. It was great, and I think November was the first month with the public beta, and into the winter season.
Yeah.
So much stuff happened in November, December. But yeah, I can spare those things for later in the interview.
For the next question, what was your role inside of Pixelworlds? Like, for instance, a content creator, a profiter, the social one, collector, builder, and so on?
Yeah, I was definitely a content creator. I came from Grotopia. I already had an audience from Grotopia.
Yeah.
So it just felt natural to continue doing that stuff with Pixelworlds. And, as I said, the game had a very negative perception in the Grotopia community to begin with. So it was really hard to, please both the audiences. Because I had half my audience was from Grotopia, half my audience was from Pixelworlds. And you just, every time I uploaded a Pixelworlds video, I would get like a ton of dislikes from Grotopia people. Yeah, it was really bad, but I feel like people, eventually got used to that. And, yeah, the hate wasn't, bad anymore. People just kind of, I guess, it just became like a thing. Pixelworlds just became its own thing.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, and Grotopia people couldn't really complain anymore. Like, the game was here to stay. Pixelworlds was doing really well. So, yeah, I felt like, if you had Grotopia and Pixelworlds next to each other, I think Pixelworlds would be the game that would survive for the longest. Yeah, so it's really weird how we're now here today and Pixelworlds is literally ending in 24 hours. It's super weird, but that was how I felt about the game back then. So definitely a content creator though. I went on a bit of a tangent there, but I've been making videos on this since literally day one. I had a video where I was telling people how to download the game before it was even available in app stores and Google Play and stuff. So I was helping this game grow from the beginning, bro. I was there.
Very loyal of you to do that.
Yeah.
Moving on. So Pixelworlds is shutting down in about like 24 hours or so. How does that make you feel?
It is very sad. It is very sad. But I feel like the last 6 months, I came back to Pixelworlds because a guy told me that, things were going bad for the game. And it was very interesting to see that from an outside perspective, because in my head, this game was doing really well. When I left Pixelworlds in, I don't know, was it 2020? It's a long time ago, I think. But yeah, when I left the game was actually doing really well. I think the last video I did before I left was the mining update, and that was awesome. but I just didn't have the passion to continue creating videos. That was the only reason I left. But yeah, in my head it was doing good still. So to come back to Pixelworlds and see it in the state it is in today was really surprising to me. And it is unfortunate that it happened, but I feel like with everything that happened in the last 6 months, it makes sense that the game is shutting down. I think we all saw that coming from a mile away. It was just a matter of time before the game got shut down. But it is very sad, and I think it could have been a different ending if only the development team would, do something different. I don't think the way they were handling the game was necessarily the right way to handle it. They were just kind of leaving it on the side, doing its own thing. They weren't really pushing out any updates. So that's what happens, and when you don't fix all the issues with the game, it's just gonna, the economy is screwed. I don't know how you could really save it now at this point. So yeah, it's sad, man. It's
Just real quick, do you think if they had the chance to like sell the game, do you think that could be a possibility?
I think so, yeah. It's very interesting how this all happened because, Commander K and the team, they went on to create their own thing. And they kind of left Kukori doing their own thing. But I still feel like Social First had some sort of influence over Kukori. So it's so weird how all that works out. I don't know exactly who's in charge at Kukori now. I feel like the whole company is gonna dissolve now because they're not really doing anything other than Pixelworlds. So, what was the question again?
Sorry, it was about if they had the chance to like Kukori to sell the game Pixelworlds.
Oh yeah, my bad, yo. I'm going on the Yap section now. But yeah, the game could have been sold to some other company, and I feel like they probably had some. Some people definitely wanted to buy this game. I feel like if Ubisoft was willing to buy Grotopia, somebody had to have been wanting to buy this game. But I feel like Kukori didn't want to sell it because they wanted it to die this way. So weird to me, bro. But I don't know, maybe that was one of the things that, the Social First team said before they left, that they didn't want...
boom!
I got kicked from the world.
Okay. So where were we?
We're back.
Okay, we're back.
Yeah, I was gonna say that I feel like maybe the Social First team told Kukori to not sell the game before they left. Like it was a plan the whole time. That is the vibe I'm getting, but it's just a speculation. Like, I don't know. It's really interesting though, and I wish I could like be a fly on the wall during that whole, leaving of all the developers and stuff. I just wonder what happened in that room, in the meeting room, when all of that stuff went down. Super interesting, and hopefully one day we'll figure it out, but for now it's just gonna be a big mystery. And I think someone wanted to buy the game, but I don't think they wanted to sell it, in my opinion.
Okay, so the next one is, how has Pixelworlds impacted your life over the years of playing it?
This is a very good question, and it has impacted me in a lot of ways. And I feel like maybe, I think for me it probably has impacted me more than people think it has. I have a video coming out where I'm gonna be explaining how I left the moderator and stuff, because that whole thing was crazy, and it kind of messed me up back in the day in a negative way. So the game has impacted me in lots of ways, but I'm gonna start with the positives, because the game has introduced me to so many great people that I wouldn't have met any other way. As with most social games, you tend to find people in here that you make, lifelong friendships with, and that I'm super thankful for that. This is a great social game, so that is probably one of the things that I'm most grateful for. But it has also taught me a lot about the market, the economy and stuff. You bring that with you into real life, how to profit, should I sell this item for this or this? Of course, it has taught me a lot about YouTube and content creation, because you have to be creative to, be a YouTuber and stuff, and you have to like figure out, okay, how can I use this game to create content and stuff like that? And Pixelworlds is perfect for that. There's so much you can do to make content with, and you don't even need an update to do it. We're doing an interview now inside of the game. It's crazy. And we didn't need Kukori to push out an update for this. It's great. it has taught me so many good things, but it has definitely also impacted me in negative ways. And the whole moderation situation is definitely the thing that I'm gonna be talking about in the video. And I've never told this story before, so it's gonna be interesting to see how people react to that. But yeah,
I'm looking forward for the video. So for your upcoming video, I will be leaving a link in the description for you guys to watch. Moving on, what does Pixelworlds mean to you, and has it taught you a thing or two?
yeah, this is a very similar question. So Pixelworlds, it means a lot to me. I'm a very creative person, and I like to spend my time creating things. Like, I need to occupy my time actually making stuff. It's what I strive for, and Pixelworlds gave me that platform, you know, to unleash my creativity. Even if you're just making worlds, creating a cool set, or if you're making videos, like all of those ways, it's a really good way to unleash that creativity. And that's why I love this game. It's a great sandbox game, and it's also social, so it's perfect. It's a great combo. Looking back, I realize how much I've grown alongside my in-game character. You know, it reminds me of all the time and the effort and the care that went into the thing. And looking back, it feels really special. I feel like I've been a part of something really great. And hopefully, you know, my legacy in this game is gonna be, something I can remember for all of my life, because I wouldn't have it any other way. It's great. It's a good game.
Yeah, well said. So next up is, have you made any lifelong friends from the Pixelworlds community?
Yeah, I have. There's so many people. Actually, I've definitely met some incredible people through Pixelworlds, and these people have been, you know, become a big part of my life even outside the game. You know, a lot of the people I met, I still keep in touch with on Discord and stuff.
Yeah.
And, you know, even if Pixelworlds is shutting down, you know, the friendships aren't lost with that. You can still, you know, hang out and do cool things outside of the game. And it's important that the community doesn't just dissolve when the game is shutting down. I feel like, you know, if you're not in any community right now and you're wondering, you know, where should I go after Pixelworlds, join some of the Discords, join the Pixelworlds Discord or something, and there's a lot of people in there that can probably direct you in some way, or for a cool project that is going on, or just some other place that you can continue being part of the community, because it's not going away even though the game is shutting down. So yeah, that is the most important thing for me, that the community doesn't, you know, dissolve, because it's so great and it's very small, you know. It's a small community, even though we like to think of Pixelworlds as a big game. The community is still small.
Next question is, what was your most memorable Pixelworlds moment or moments?
It's gonna be very hard to say just one moment here. And yeah, this video will be going on for 30 minutes if I mention them all. But there's been so many great moments that I can remember from this game. I remember one thing that sticks out, particularly for me, is when I got my influencer status.
Yeah.
And when they gave it to me, you know how you get the brackets on the side of the name, right? Yeah. They gave me the name. They gave me the brackets, but they forgot my username. So my username is literally just 2 brackets. Yeah, that was hilarious. I remember it was so funny when it happened, and I posted it on Instagram and everything. And it got fixed within like a few hours, but it was really cool to just be called 2 brackets.
Yeah.
That's one of the moments. And also, you know, before the horse mask was released in the game, you know, I was using the horse mask a lot in my videos before it got into the game, and Commander K watched those videos. And he sent me a direct message on the forums and said, "You're gonna like the next daily bonus item." And I was started to speculate, like, is it gonna be a penguin, because I liked penguins? Is it gonna be a horse mask or something?
Wow.
And then when the daily bonus, or when the update finally rolled out and I checked the daily bonus, it was the horse mask.
So it kind of was like the phone cats inside of Growtopia.
You know, you can say that. I don't want to claim it as my own item, or it was inspired by me or anything like that, because it could just be a coincidence, you know. But it felt very personal when it came to me in a direct message. Yeah, so that was a big moment for me as well.
Would you like to tell another one, or should we move on?
I think the third moment that sticks out to me is probably the video that I was featured in on Jake's channel when he was going around and meeting all the moderators. He went into my world, and that video is so fun to watch back because you can see my old world in there. It looks so old. I had the white blocks in the world and the white backgrounds, and yeah, just talking to Jake and filming that video was very fun. And I remember being, kind of starstruck when that video eventually uploaded and I was featured in it. So that was also a big moment for me.
Wow, that's very cool. Okay, so the last question is, what are your thoughts about Nix Station so far, and what's your opinion about it?
Nix Station, it's not a perfect game, for sure. They have a lot of issues right now that I feel like they need fix. Like the core fundamental gameplay is bad. I'm just gonna keep it straight. It's bad when you only have 2 game modes and they're not even that interesting. Like you're playing ball and you're playing parkour, and I can't see myself doing that for 8 years. Now obviously the game is in early access and they're gonna keep using that excuse, but I'm gonna have to see it to believe it, bro. Like right now, this is, the things they have in the game now is some of the most important content. According to the developers, So the fact that they've put so many resources into in-app purchases, buying items from the store instead of the actual gameplay, that stuff worries me a lot, and hopefully it's not going to be a thing that continues moving forward. They need to prioritize the gameplay and not the in-app purchases.
Yeah.
So the game definitely has potential, I'm not going to sit here and say it doesn't, but I need to see before I can, believe it.
Yeah, I'm with you. Okay, that was all the questions. I guess this is it for me. Is there anything you want to say, Pikalugia?
Well, first of all, thank you so much, Cookie, for having me. It's been a blast. It's really fun to just sit down and talk without having to make a serious video about it, You're gonna have to edit all of this now.
Yeah.
Best of luck to you for that.
That's true.
But yeah, I guess that my last comment is keep the community alive, and it's not over just because pixelworlds is shutting down. There's so many other cool projects coming up, and just stay tuned, okay? That's all I have to say.
Thank you, Pikalugia, for being here. Do you have any last words?
What the dog doing?
Okay.
Yeah, record this, so you have some extra footage. Are you ready?
Hold on. Oh, it's recording. Oh, jeez. Thank you guys for watching. Happy New Year if you guys see it when it's 1st January. Thank you, Pikalugia. And
thank you.
Goodbye.
Bye-bye.
Oh, that was perfect.
Okay, that's my outro.
Okay, that's nice. But I was expecting you just to run away.